Okay folks, here's some quick hints for homework sheet 3. First question, some number work. In part A, I would take the number 34.4 and the first thing I would divide it by is 2. And then I would divide it by 100. So divide by 2, then divide by 100. For the second question, you have to remember BODMAS. So you would have to do the multiplying part before you did the adding part. So the times first before you do the add. Question 2, done some of these in class, so take the 2x off there, means we take 2x off this side. The negative 8 is moving. Now remember, when it moves, it changes sign. You get a new number on this side, and then you can write x equals. Number 3, we know that 870 bottles get filled in 6 hours. We're trying to find how many get done in 5 hours. So we have a little diagram, a little table. Remember, to solve this, we go in a little circle like that. And because you would expect less time, less bottles, it's a direct proportion. So we're going to do 870 divide 6 and then times 5. Okay, now 870 divided 6, we can do a wee bridge sum for that. Get that answer, times it by 5. Question 4, first one, deal with the whole numbers first of all. So the 5 and the 3 becomes 8. Then get a new bottom number of 12s. Finish it off from there. Second question, turn the fractions top heavy. 9 over 4 and 15 over 8. And then remember, what we now need to do is we need to turn this one upside down and make it into a times sum. Do some cancelling, get your answer. Question 5, like terms. Here we have 5x, here we have 3x, so you can write down how many x's you've got. Here we've got negative 6y and positive 8y, so we're going to have to do negative 6 add 8. So once you've got that, write down how many y's for your final answer. Remember, in between these you're going to have a plus or a minus, you can work out which one it is. Question 6, 200 millilitres of liquid costs 57p. We need to work out how much 10 litres are. Now 10 litres is 10,000 millilitres. We're trying to find the cost. Okay? If the cost goes up, then you would expect the price to go up. So it's a direct proportion. Now there's a couple of ways we can do this. We can do it with our divide then times. Probably an easier way is to ask yourself, how do I get from 200 to 10,000? What times sum have I got to do? And then I'm going to do the same times sum there. Okay, and if you do that, you should get your answer for how much 10 litres is going to cost. Question 7, the one about the socks. In a power cut, what's the chance I get a blue sock? So what's the chance that I remove that sock from the drawer? Well, if you think about how many socks are in the drawer, add them all up, we know that 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are blue. So the chance of getting a blue sock is 4 chances out of however number of socks there are in the first place in the whole drawer. And then the second part of the question, once you've removed a blue sock, so one of these is gone away, what's the chance of getting another blue sock? Let's say this one. Well, how many blue socks are left and how many socks altogether is left? So again, write your answer as a fraction. Lastly, question 8. Now remember, you plot the points by going across first, either left or right, and then going up and down. Okay, so let's say we had to plot the point -2, 4. I've just made this up. So negative 2, 4 would mean you go along negative 2. In fact, that along negative 2 and then up 4. So it would be that point there. If you do that for the 3 points that you're given, you'll get something that looks similar to this, not the same as this. Okay, sorry, we've only got 3 of those, 3 points. Now if you join up to the sides, you can work out where that 4th point needs to be to make a square. Now remember, I'm just drawing mine as an example. It's not like this, it's something similar to that. And then the second part of the question says, what we now need to do is we now need to reflect the points in the x-axis. Now the x-axis is this axis here going across the way. So this point up here is going to get reflected down here. So it's going to become this point. This point here is going to go up the way. It's going to become this point. This point here is going to come down the way. It's going to become this point. And lastly, this point here is going to come down the way. It's going to become this point. And then if you join those 4 points up, you should get some sort of symmetry in your diagram. Okay, and that finishes the homework.